fool in this day and age trying to figure out a simple thing which is so simple for others but not so simple. Anyways, where are you right now?
I'm in
कहाँ पे
Maharashtra.
हो? अच्छा, you're not disclosing your
No, I'm in
specific
Alibag.
location. You're in Alibag. I thought some secret
Recently,
place.
somebody asked me, and that was a few weeks back, and I said I'm in Kerala. So I thought it's the. Good to see you, my man.
Okay. Good to see you as well, yeah. Listen, I know this is a promotional thing for Khuda Hafiz, but I want to tell you I genuinely admire you, and I really love your work. And there is a lot about you that inspires me. The way you are, there's a gentleness about you. There is you're tough on the exterior. I can see your heart. I can see your soul through your eyes. You are a very incredible example for all of us. My mom is a big fan of you. I think I told you that. And
Your mom I love, man. So I chatted with Pinky ma'am, and she's exceptional. Like you said, that you can see it too. Like
I had no idea she had already called you. I had no idea.
I had a nice chat with her.
Yeah, that's
so like all the good things you said to me, a true warrior will recognize another warrior. So thank you. And your mom is the real warrior because when she messaged me, and I was telling you about this, that it was so nice to get a message from an amazing woman who's raised a kid so well. Very I felt very nice.
That's so nice. Thank you. I'm sure she's watching this. She's gonna love it. She's a big fan.
My mom's watching it too.
How sweet. Hello to both the moms. Love you.
Hello to both the moms.
So listen, let me ask you some of the things that I wanted to ask you about the film. I see you and I know that you're capable of doing incredible action, and you have, like, from your posture to your grace, you have an action hero's grace. But in this film specifically, you had to let go of that because you were playing a character. And I have done that sometimes in my life, and I know it requires a lot of courage and conviction in the character to let go of the postures, the posturing that you have been trained in. I didn't see any of that throughout the film, and that is applause worthy because that really shows that you are trying to immerse yourself into the character. And I really want to ask you, was that something that you had to decide? Was that a decision you took?
Hrithik, people haven't really come to me with scripts like this where I really have to play a real life character. Normally they come to me with biopics of some athletes or some bodybuilders. So it was quite new for me. And so the way I've been trained, I have an erect spine. Everything is, there's a place where I want to be, like, with perfection. But for this movie, I had to be completely the way we see people who are not trained. So for me to even fight the way we...
Yeah, I know, yeah.
I had to just leave it all, and I had to come from blocks to... And for me, it was quite new. And I have to give a lot of credit to Farooq, the director, because he used to scream on the mic, Vidyut, you're not Commando, you're Samir. So for me,
I also believe that it is always the director, who creates that space so that you can do what you can do. It's always the director. But it also takes courage from the actor's point of view. We must give ourselves a pat on our back when we do that. So well done on that.
Keep patting our backs a lot more than you do, actually. I was watching Hrithik. I just watched, I think about a month back, I watched this batch of 2020 you did, a conversation for motivational, it was a motivational speech. I have to tell you, very cool, man. I loved the way you spoke from your heart, and it was quite important.
Thank you.
I love the way I read the messages, and it's quite nice that you can change a lot of lives from your own experiences, and it was very nice to watch it.
Thanks a lot, yeah. I really believed in that, and I think that is something that drives you as well. What I see in you is that you also want to cause some kind of change. You want to inspire, and you have been doing that, and you've been doing that really well because it's somehow, through my mother, through other somehow it came to my mom. Through my mom, it came to me. I got to know about you. I started to follow what all things that you were saying. I followed your diet. I know you're a vegetarian, and I really like that you keep yourself surrounded by nature and the martial arts that you are trained in. Tell me something more about that. It's called Kalari Pipe, right?
Perfectly said. Perfectly said.
Kalari Pipe.
Perfectly said.
Kalari Pipe is something that is completely keeps you functional and it incorporates a lot of animal moves and it's like being one with nature in an abstract way. If I had to express what I feel about it. But you tell me.
So Kalari Pipe, Hrithik, I'm so proud of the fact that you said the name correctly, because in India I don't see many people saying it right. They can talk about kung fu, they talk about karate, but when it comes to Kalari Pipe, they haven't heard this word a lot.
Yeah, that's true.
So for me, Kalari Pipe started with Lord Shiva, and it came from Lord Shiva to Parshuram, from Parshuram to Bodhidharma, and this our man, Bodhidharma, went from India to the Shaolin, and he started this whole martial arts, which very few people know. So for me, it's my duty that everybody, I don't really want to inspire people, like you said, but for me, it's very important for people to just be aware that this is the mother of all martial arts.
It is. That's where it started. It started here in India.
And we Indians need to just know this, because like when I do something, like if I'm on spears or if I'm balancing myself on water, then people say, oh, Vidyut, I've seen one of the Shaolin monks do it. For me, it's like saying that, we started it, we need to get it back. We all are as fit. Yeah. The Indians are the elitist beings, in my opinion. So for us, I feel very proud that I represent Kalari Pipe. And I feel very proud that, it's like you inspire a generation.
If someone like me wants to learn, I'm 46 now, and if I want to learn, and if I want to learn, is it easy for me to start?
This is the most constant question that I get. Sir, I'm 65 years old. Am I not too old to start? So what you said, I want to learn, is where everything starts. There's no age.
That's
you should just have the desire
to learn. I agree. Yeah.
And then the rest of the questions are just said by people. Oh, you're too old, you're too fat, you're too thin. Yeah. Then you just raise your own bar. You can do anything, my man, and you know it.
But do they have coaches more? Is this something that is widespread in Mumbai?
No, in the last 3 years, I've noticed that a lot of stuff has started coming on YouTube. Very good stuff. I feel very proud of it, because normally I used to watch videos internationally, and I always wondered that this is ours. So I really thank you for asking me this. I want to say thank you to all the people who are promoting Kalari Pipe on social media. I've been watching you, whether you're in Kerala, whether you're in Delhi, whether you are in Haryana. I feel proud. We need to get our legacy back. This is ours.
I feel you, man. I feel what you're saying, and I also want to try my hand at this. I know
you can do anything.
It will be tough. Arey nahi yaar, my body is all broken.
Piano.
You also play?
No, I watch you.
Oh, watch me. I'm trying to make the best use of my time. So I'm learning a little bit of piano, a little bit of voice training. I'm trying to sing. Let's see. कुछ होगा उसके साथ तो होगा.
For me, Khuda Hafiz was completely about untraining who I am.
Yeah,
I can see that. Everything I've done, from the way I walk. And I realized, whilst I was doing it, that all the actors who made a mark have really worked really hard, because they've gone through this journey that I've just stepped upon.
Yeah.
And I was...
sorry to interject.
No, please.
Go on. There's a particular scene that I...
Which one?
There's a particular scene I really like. It's a scene where you're on the hunt and you're on the search, and you go to the embassy, and there's a lady there, and you have to request her. and you're frightened, you are desperate, you still have to be polite, and you have to be restrained. That particular scene really stood out for me because I saw that and I knew that, yeah, there's something about you that is very, very special. There is something that is, there is a certain focus in your eyes. There's a certain, I think, I suspect that comes from the fact that you have disciplined yourself so much. You stand for something that you believe in. There's so much passion in you that, and you're humble at the same time. So there's a particular focus in your eyes, which is very attractive. And you use that so well. I mean, I don't think you used it, but I mean, you just happen to have it. So it came across really well. I really thought that scene was a difficult scene to do. And I also liked after a particular song, there's a transformation that happens in your eyes. After you go through some loss, and there's a transformation that happens, and you suddenly see that there's a higher wisdom that takes over you. And that is when I realized that Vidyut as an individual, all the previous scene that I was seeing, he was pretending to be that. Now, this is the higher intelligence of your being that you brought into the character. From your training and the calm, the composure, all of that just came in, and I understood that, this is the journey of the character that he was trying to build. From somebody who was uncertain, scared, to somebody who was calm, composed, and strong. That transformation also came across really well. So,
I don't know how often does it happen with you, Hrithik, because this was my first time to experience this. When I did that scene where I walk into that office of the Indian Embassy, and I go to the lady, Sonia ji, and I tell her that, listen, I've lost my wife, and मुझे उसके बारे में कुछ पता नहीं है, कहाँ है. I don't know, I'm sure you must have experienced it so many times. For me, every time I walked into that room, I had tears in my eyes. I just didn't know what I had to say to her in words, but I knew the feeling so I'm sure you go through it so many times. It was my first, and I loved it. It was unbelievable.
That's amazing.
You did a lot of those scenes in Super.